connection is going to be really, really important. Okay? Well, in fact, it is going to be the most important thing in our upcoming future. The reason why is because we are in a digitalized age where identity and being recognized by other individuals is the most important thing. Well, we have a society where we look up to people that are pretty much known. They have an identity. You have actresses, artists, models, all those people that have some kind of image. Okay, so it's going to be the most important thing in the future. Well, that being said, it is crucial for our daily existence when we live our lives in this futuristic, almost utopian world. Okay, it is crucial because there's one thing that we have lost in this world right now, and that's connection with other people. So how does that relate with your identity? Well, since we live in a digitalized age, we don't really connect with other people. We don't talk to them. Okay, there's different factors to this, but the main reason why people resort to these kinds of connections, this generation relies a lot on the online connectivity with other individuals. Well, that's because we have a system where it prioritizes your career, the hierarchy structure. It prioritizes people to work to get at the top. So what tends to happen is that we have a culture where people, instead of connecting with other individuals, they tend to take advantage of other people. They tend to be competitive instead of cooperative with others, because they want to have that benefits. They want to have that edge. They want to have a life at the top, because that's how the system is designed. You have to stab people at the back. You have to take advantage of them. You have to exploit people. That's why instead of us being friendly to each other, being kind to each other, we are hateful towards each other. A lot of people nowadays think that humans are evil. We are not. Okay, it's because of the system. The system prioritizes this profit-making society instead of connection. Like if we didn't have this hierarchy system, like this fucking people at the top, like if it's all if we're all equal right on the ground, and we prioritize our connection with others, society will be better. Like I'm gonna tell you. So the question is, did we have that kind of society? Did that even exist? Well, we can take it back from a simple life of a family back in the day, where in ancient times, where people would just go to farms. Let's take an example of a family that is isolated, and that's a peaceful life. I'm not saying that's the perfect model, but it is a very peaceful life without those type of systems in place. And I would imagine they're very happy living that kind of life, So yeah, we have lost connection, and through digitalization, it will come back and it will be more important.